Now let's continue the story of the royal legacy. On the day before the king embarked on his journey, he presented a bag of seed to each one of his sons, and told them to take care of it till he come back. The king blessed all his 3 sons, his wife and all the servants in the palace before setting off. Notwithstanding, a few days passed away and his sons began thinking about how to preserve the seed of bag till their father returns. Each one of them was thinking aloud in their respective rooms. A week gone by, none of them could come out with what to do to preserve the seed of bag. However, something happened in the 3rd week of their father's journey. One night as the 3 sons were in their rooms, a thought came to each one of them, starting with Mark, their elder son. Mark's idea was so amazing that he could not hold his joy that night. The next day, Mark called 2 of his servants and asked them to dig a hole in his bedroom under his bed. After which he buried the bag of seed in it, to be kept safe until his father arrived. Meanwhile, Dark, the second son, also had his thought the same night and was very happy that night as well. However, Dark's ideal seems ingenious than his brother's ideal. So the day in the morning, Dark took his seed of bag and went into the market and sold it at a very expensive price. His plan was to keep the money till the day of his father's coming, then he can go to the market and buy the same time of bag and seed to present to his father when he called him for accountability. Nonetheless, Light, the youngest son, also had his thought that same night. He was very delightful for his ideal and couldn't wait to start implementing them. Very early that in the morning, he went to an abandoned old palace where his grandfather lived and reigned before his father took over and moved to build the new palace. He went to prepare the old garden there and planted his seeds on the land. He also planted edible fruity plants and flowers in the abandoned old palace garden. He also cleaned the whole palace. Light spent most of his time in the old palace watering and taking care of his newfound occupation. After 3 months, the seeds sprouted and all the plants and flowers were growing very well. Light, being a hard-working young man, did not include any of his personal servants, nor any of his father's servants, nor does any guards accompanied him when he were going to the old palace to take care of his garden. Glue to your seats as we unravel the intriguing epic quest of the king's successor.